We're back with Terry Lande, who is the executive director of Bainbridge Island Parks. Terry, what a beautiful success here today.
It is a total success. I mean, you look around at the kids smiling, parents smiling. Doesn't get better than this.
This has been under development for a little bit of time.
2 or 3 years worth. It's taken a while for it to get there, but it was all done with volunteers and staff time, and so it was going to take a while, but it's well worth it. Time well spent.
A lot of different groups or areas of interest involved with the development of this. Parents groups, the Parks Foundation, of course.
Absolutely.
And I mean, it does really reflect true community involvement.
It is. It's one of the ultimate ones, I think, because it's involved so many different groups of people, and it's such a success story. And they integrated the old KidsUp with the new KidsUp, and that just made it so much more special, because you take the old, which was just incredible, and it'll go into the future generations, and now the next 2 or 3 generations will have this for the future. So it's so cool.
I noticed a few people talking about the generational changes and how fast it happens. Jana was talking about coming here in the early 2000s with her son, who's now 21 or something.
Yeah.
And you know, involved with playgrounds and so forth, and how things have changed a lot. And now we have people growing up, and maybe many of them getting involved with stuff like this with their own families.
That's what we're seeing as the next generations participating, or the previous generations participating and getting it put together for the next generation. And you look around and you see lots of young parents with young kids, probably were around during the early 2000s and late 1990s. And for them to be involved in this is just incredible. It's just wonderful.
We've been able to, during the duration of the morning, talk about different parts of the park here,
Yep.
The playground. And the one we're standing next to is this ferry that is very popular.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little overview of that?
Well, there was talk about doing a different kind of a playground feature here at first, and somebody goes, "Well, that doesn't fit. We need something that fits." And a couple people, including Chris Kane, Douglas Slingerland, said, "How about a ferry boat? How about a ferry boat here? That would fit the area." And it went from there. This is the only one in the world right now. The company, Landscape Structures, designed it and built it just for here.
Yeah.
It's one of a kind. My guess will be there'll be more of them as time goes by now, because they'll put this in their catalog and start to sell it. But it is the only one, and integrated with the orcas and that sort of thing is just what a great scene. And now it's full, and the way that you can ride through it, and on bicycles and all the different features on it to play on, it'll be wonderful.
Terry, in closing, is there kind of one overwhelming emotional feel for you?
Just warmth. Just looking around.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Seeing kids play. Seeing kids and parents playing. There's no computer games here. There's nothing. It's just pure enjoyment. You see the pickleballers, the adults and the kids over at pickleball court. Tennis courts are being used. I mean, every feature at this park is being just really heavily utilized. And this is the perfect addition to the park. And just watching people have fun is it's why I got in the business. This is it right here.
Terry Lande, Executive Director of Bainbridge Island Parks. Thanks for joining us today on
My
What's
pleasure.
Up Bainbridge.
My pleasure.